This interview took place before it became known that our guest would not be able to travel to Germany in the end due to the refusal of his visa.
Welcome to Meeple Podcast, Season 4.
Today on Meeple Podcast, we have a very interesting interview with a player from Ukraine. He is the Ukrainian Carcassonne champion Anatoly Kravchenko, better known in BGA as Samuelsson. Welcome, Anatoly.
Hi guys, unexpected to be honest, but I'm happy to be here together with you today.
Why Samuelsson and not Anatoly or Kravchenko?
Oh, it's an interesting story. It can be considered as a random. When I registered on Board Game Arena, there was a TV interview on the background given by Samuelsson, newly born biathlon star from Sweden, so I decided to take such nickname for my Board Game Arena account.
What is the meaning of the cat in your profile picture on BGA? Or is it just a cat with the Ukrainian flag?
First of all, that avatar wasn't created by me. When our team first joined online championship, our captain Sergei Zakharenko provided us with that avatar. So if their hidden meaning exists, I have no idea about it. For me, just a cat with Ukrainian flag, and I'm really enjoying playing with this avatar.
About your national championship, where did you play it?
I want to point out that this year we had the really first national championship organized by Phil Indigo, and we played it offline in Kiev. Fortunately, that day there were no alarms in the city, so we could play it without any interruptions, and it was really interesting experience.
Tell us the road to victory, how you became champion of this 2023 edition, opponents, difficulties, anecdotes, etc., including the competition system used from the organization.
I wouldn't say that the road to victory was an easy, but unfortunately due to the war started from Russia, a lot of my team members from online championships didn't have a possibility to attend and even play in our qualifying tournaments. Before the final day, actual championship, we had qualifying tournaments in different cities of Ukraine such as Kyiv, Dnipro, Odessa, Lviv, Chernivtsi. Winners and prize winners were invited to play in the final. Also inside the final day we had a qualifying round where each of us played 5 games, and based on a Swiss system 8 people qualified for the playoff. During this qualifying round I won 3 games out of 5, and I thought it wouldn't be enough. But I finished at 5th place and played in playoff. The harder game for me was in the quarterfinal where my opponent Alexander Krasnych played fabulous game. Each of us scored equal points, but fortunately for me Alexander started that game, so I was a winner. In the semi-final I played against our captain, whom I lost in the qualification, but this time I was a bit luckier than Sergei. He also played the game on a really high level without any noticeable mistakes, so I was a bit lucky. And during the final game my opponent Maxim Matyushenko and me, Maxim I also lost in the qualification. I think we were a bit exhausted and the game was kind of nervous. In the middle of the game, Maxim took a serious risk and decided to attack really huge city and played his last meeple on it. So till the end I used the fact that he didn't have a meeple and I earned a lot of easy points.
What do you expect to find in Germany?
To be honest, my expectation just to be in Germany physically, because due to the war. For traveling abroad, we need a temporary permit from the government, which I still don't have and have no idea will I receive it by the day when I need to travel or not. Also, I want to see in real life guys from Board Game Arena, of whom I lost a lot of games, and talk to them personally.
There you will meet Russian players like Konstantin Batin and Vladimir Kovalev, although I could say that all of them have more than proved that they don't agree with what is happening in Ukraine. Do you feel supported by the whole community without exception?
When I started playing on Board Game Arena after long break, several months after the invasion, I received a lot of support from different players. I appreciate that and the fact that this year Ukraine will be present in the World Final.
The Ukrainian team has come together again from the 2023 edition. Beyond the results, which have not gone your way despite your high competitive level, do you see it as a positive thing to meet again at the wartime Carcassonne Online Championship with the Carcassonne community?
Sure. Such activities help us a bit to switch the context from a disaster, which every of us see every day, to a bit calm and relaxing game. However, it's not always possible to have fun from the games, because in every moment air alarm can start, electricity may go out, internet issues can happen, so it's a place where we can think not about the war.
Which online or in-person events do you see as having the most potential for the near future? I mean, in the sense of growing and improving and becoming something really important. WTCOC, ITCOC, MCO, World Championship, Arena BGA, board games, festivals, etc.
In my opinion, online and offline Carcassonne are two different games, and you should improve your mastery in both of them, playing all possible tournaments. For now, it's complicated to indicate a specific event for me, so I prefer to play whenever I can.
Useful tips for those who want to improve their game and their competitive level in Carcassonne.
Hard to say about useful tips for those who want to improve their game. I like to play an aggressive manner, so I attack and try to block every time when I see a possibility. One thing that I can recommend is find some Carcassonne videos on YouTube. I know there is a Carcassonne channel led by Alexei from Latvia, so he does streams and comment about the moves, so you can learn and see what strategies can be applied. So feel free to find it and use.
We're finishing, but tell us something you would like the audience to know, whether it is related to the game or not, or something interesting that I didn't ask you during the interview.
One more time I want to thank all of you guys for supporting us in Ukraine during this horrible time. It really helps us to stay in positive, productive mood, I would say, and doing what we need to do. Thank you.
Anatoly, Samuelsson, thank you for visiting us on Meeple Podcast. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks. Thanks too. For me, it's also been a pleasure to talk with you, and new definitely experience. Hope one day I will be here one more time with a new podcast.
I wish you the best of luck in Germany and send a big hug from this channel to all the Ukrainian people.
See you, bye bye guys.
To all the audience, thank you for being there. See you in the next episode.